Hey there guys, Dave Hutto here with DCH Films and Entertainment, and we're going to do our little first video tutorial here. I'm going to share a few of my little secrets on how we do post-production stuff, pre-production stuff, etc. And these tutorials, of course, are free. I'm just going to show you some basic stuff, but this is also stuff we kind of offer through our service. But today's topic, of course, if you read the blog article which I'm posting, is about how to generate an explosion. Okay, so we're going to work on explosions, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to pull this up. First of all, you're going to need a camera. That's common sense. So just like the one you're seeing me on right now, you just need either a digital video camera or one that has DV tapes that you can import all your footage into your computer. The other thing that you're going to need is a tripod, something to stabilize the footage. If you do not stabilize the footage, I'm going to tell you this right now, it is going to be very, very difficult for you to actually effectively edit what you are doing in After Effects. And there are two different After Effects softwares that I like to use. I use Adobe After Effects, of course, and then I also use a program called FX Home Pro, and that's where you can, upload your image right into the After Effects and do the layers of your different effects that you want to use. Now, the question a lot of people ask me is, well, how do you get it all to blend? How do you get it to work? This, that, and the other thing. Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to just walk you through step by step how to do this. And we're just going to generate a little possible scene scenario. That's not going to be very long. And then we're going to post it. And I'm going to let you try to experiment with it yourself. Of course, you can reply to the blog if you want to add stuff, share torrents, whatever you want to do. You can do that. Remember, our blog can be found at DCHFilmsandEntertainment.com. Alright, so why don't we get started with this? We'll go with step one. Step one is, of course, gather your footage. So now you got your footage, right? Alright, so now I'm going to show you step by step what you're going to do next with it, okay? So, let's turn our attention to the computer screen real fast, and I'll show you exactly step by step how this process that we're going to do right now is we're going to go in here to let's see, FX Home Studios, which I don't know if you can see my mouse, but it's right there. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. So it just takes a second here. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to select a movie. You're going to go in here to my computer. Of course, I've got my footage stored on Drive M. So you go in here and select your footage. So here it is. It's clip 68. Okay, there's our footage. Now, here's how this is going to work. You have to select what you want to use to do the scene. So what we're going to do, of course, is go into here. If you go up into the top right hand corner, I'll show you a little closer here. You go into the top right hand corner of the screen, and you can kind of see it there. And this is what you're going to do. You select here, and you're going to go now to your computer. Now I've got my stock footage all here on my other drive. So I go into stock footage, and the first thing that I am going to do is actually select something that's going to be flying towards the house. And we have textures. Okay, so I'm going to use the JDAM bomb. You can see it there on the bottom side of the screen. Okay, so let's just time this out, shall we? We're going to drag this down the line here to about here. So that's about 12 bars. Okay? And we'll take our JDAM bomb, which is right here. You see it clear as day. Put a little rotation on it. And let's bring it up here so it's off screen. Okay? Now I'm going to scale it down because it's not that big and we want it to actually blend in with the footage. So we're going to scale it down even more to make it look like so. Can you see it? There it is. And we want it to hit right there. So what you do here, because it's such a long image, you go down here to select your timeline. So click on here and drag it over. Okay? There's your timeline. So what it's going to look like is this. I'm going to take the bomb off and start advancing the frames forward. It's going to go boom, click, 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 and right there it's going to explode. So we go now into media and we're going to pick an explosion. You have to have like a pre-explosion to make it actually work out to your advantage. So what you do to make a pre-explosion is very, very simple actually. And you go in here and you go in and select, let's see, well, there's powder hits, there's smoke charges, there's sparks, a wall hit, shells, water. These are all things that come with this CD. So we're actually going to do charges. Okay, now we need to drag it down. So you have to adjust this according to where you want the charge to be detonated. So as you can plainly see, it's right there. Boom. Okay, now how does this work? You let it explode a little bit out first. Okay, like so. Alright. Next step, we're going to pick a bigger explosion. And yes, we have to layer the explosion in order for it to work out correctly. So we're going to go in here to media, go in here, and then you're going to go up here to explosions, which is in folder number 8. Now, there are several different explosions you can use. Now look at this one, for example. Let's open it and take a look at it. Okay. Now this is a large explosion. Boom, something like that. I think that would be a little much, but let's take a look at this one. Okay, so you view it in half size. That actually would be a good one right there. So you're going to do that one, and you're going to layer it. So I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Okay, here's where you're going to put your elements of fire in. I forgot this crucial step, and in order for your footage to look realistic, you need that element of fire in there, because it's going to layer it out after the explosion's gone. You don't want to just have an explosion and just have a building sitting there still intact. So what we're going to do now is do the fire element. I used fire number 3 and I put that one there. And now as I move it along here, see it's burning, and then we're going to do fire, the big fire, okay? And you layer this. And this is how it kind of works. Take this big fire here and throw it up like this. Okay? You layer it.